So he's trying
That's
to make
important because Kyle will tell you a lot of times he's not a pin guy.
No, he is not. He's trying to make a statement for the Hodge race, and right away Kyle's in on a high crotch. Finishes for 2. Looked like he was going for the cradle there. Comes out front. Kyle still with control. There's 1 for Streifel. And Kyle is quite an attacker, not a typical heavyweight. He'll be shooting this whole time. Arm drag attempt there by Kyle. Blast double. Driving into it. Ends up in short offense, no legs. Looks to peek out, and we're back on our feet.
Streifel in the Daktronics Open actually lost to a teammate, Gable Stevenson, who we just saw.
Future teammate.
Excuse me, you're right. Bobby's his brother. Gable's coming in next, so we lost to Gable in the Daktronics Open in the finals.
High crotch shot attempt by Snyder. Ultimately misses. Single leg snatch. Kyle brings it to his feet. And finishes for the 2 there. You'll notice on your screen it says KY Snyder. That distinction's there because younger brother Kevin Snyder, also a K Snyder, has been filling in for Kyle.
Quite a bit, and he's doing a great job this year as well.
Very good job. Kyle's been wrestling, like we said, he's only wrestled 4 matches so far this year. He's been doing a lot of traveling for his international career, and younger brother Kevin has been stepping in and doing a phenomenal job at heavyweight. 4-2 for Snyder right now, 21 seconds of riding time in his favor. Streifel trying to work a 2-on-1. Kyle does a good job of posting off. Notice Kyle just loves pulling on that head. In on a high crotch there. Wow, brings it to his feet. Finishes for 2. Comes out front. Maintaining control. And gives Streifel the escape right there. Right back in on a snatch single. Close to going out of bounds. You can pull him back in. Tries to trip. Again, works. Gets the takedown.
Took a peek at the clock, see how much time he had,
Yeah.
pulled him back in, and gets the 2 right at the end of the period.
That's good mat awareness. Very advantageous to finish on top. Kyle's going to take an 8-3 lead going into the second period.
Let me get a good look at it again here.
Streifel decision takes bottom, and Kyle's going to start with an optional start. Walks out front, gives Streifel the escape. 8-4. Kyle in on a low single, comes out the back door. Trying to turn into it. Streifel looking, just holding on to that leg. Kyle on his feet. Little awkward position here. No 2 yet. Streifel holding on to that foot, and there's the 2. Control is given to Snyder. Streifel lets go of that foot. You notice Kyle's always keeping pressure on his head. He knows that's going to pay off later in the match. He's going to wear his opponent out. He's coming out front. Now he does basically his only pinning combination is when he comes out front like that, tries to hit a cow catcher. So he tries to feel out his opponent. If he's tighter enough, he'll go for it. But Kyle's going to go neutral and try to pick up a couple more takedowns with a minute left in the second. Good shot attempt there by Streifel. Gets his hands locked in a high crotch. Kyle breaks his hip down. Goes behind for the 2. Again, Kyle staying heavy on that head. He's going to give him the escape. Working on the edge. Kyle digging double underhooks. Not much of a thrower. Streifel's got to be careful and work inbounds. Arm drag attempt by Snyder. Streifel doing a good job of circling in to avoid that stall call. 20 seconds left here.
Minute and 16 riding time for Kyle.
Kyle in on a high single. Comes up her body, and there's the 2. With 5 seconds left, he's going to try to ride him out. Finish on top again. It's going to be Snyder's choice going into the 3rd.
Good strong finish there to end the second period. Gets the 2, second time in a row. End of the period, finishes on top.
Snyder's going to take neutral. They're going to see that high crotch. Using the strength to finish that. Right away, Kyle's faking. Doing a good job controlling that wrist. Gets a go behind, comes right back out front. Looks for the cradle, it's not there. Oh, he wants that cow catcher. Stall call on Minnesota. Followed by an escape by Minnesota. Kyle right back in on a shot. Gets the 2, come back out front. Gets hit for stalling again. Kyle looked for that cow catcher. It's not there. Streifel wisely bellies down. Kyle did pick up a stall point there. Streifel diving in on a shot. Minute 10 left. And we're neutral. Right back in on a shot. Nothing there. Oh, just powers him through. Gets the takedown.
You can tell he's really working for the pin, working for the tech. He really is pushing bonus points this year.
Riding time is locked up. You can sense some fatigue coming from Streifel. 45 left. Kyle really wants to go for that pin. There's one from Minnesota. Kyle right back in on the shot. There's another takedown. 30 seconds left. And that's going to be the tech. So technical fall victory for Kyle Snyder. Loses his pin
goes
streak.
to 5-0 on the year. It's hard to keep up with that pace. I mean, as a big guy, the constant pressure, the constant attacking.
Right.
That's a tough thing to keep up with.
Great performance by Kyle. Like I said, loses the pin streak, but a technical fall, I can't be unhappy with that. A few highlights from the match here. Kyle just being very aggressive. Nice high crotch there. Just see that lower back.
Once he gets that leg, he's super good with finishing.
That lower back strength comes in for that finish right there. He was all over that snatch single.
This is where he pulls him in, watch the clock, pulls him in, finishes 2 at the end of the period.
10 seconds left. Very well done.